guys, my name is Rodney Teasley, and what is up, you guys? Everybody, it's time for the video of the week. So for this week's video, I haven't done like an official like dreadlock. I want to call it dreadlock like a lock video in a long time. You know, my last dreadlock was my dreadlock update. So what I'm a year and like 7 months now with my locks, so I feel like I know just a little enough about locks to create a whole entire like lock playlist, like a dreadlock playlist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole entire dreadlock playlist. So like my next couple videos, like I upload on, y'all know Sundays are my official upload days, but I'm probably going to do like a Thursday video, and the Thursday videos will be like my dreadlock videos, so it can be part of my playlist. So for this week's video, for the first thing that's a part of my dreadlock playlist video is that, if y'all don't know, y'all probably do know, I colored my hair grayish. It was supposed to be gray, but it ended up coming out this purple color, and purplish bluish gray color, but it made me look really, really good. With a picture of me with that hair somewhere on the screen so you can see how I used to look. I just recently colored my hair back to black, and I have learned so much about coloring your locks, like dyeing your locks. So I know enough about coloring and dyeing your locks to give enough information. So I just want to, especially when I was starting, like trying to decide if I wanted to dye my locks for color, I really didn't see any videos that would like list out the cons or the bad parts of dyeing your hair. Because honestly, if I would have seen that, I wouldn't have dyed my hair and bleached my hair. Bleached and dyed my hair. So yeah, I bleached and dyed my hair. Bleach and dyed my hair. Honestly, if I would have seen a video of somebody talking about the cons of like doing this whole entire thing, I honestly would not done it. Because I'm not bragging or anything, but I have a really fine grain of hair, and everybody that looks at my hair, they all say it. They say that my hair looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and get into this video. At least 5 things you need to know before dyeing your locks. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to know before you dye your locks, bleach and dye your locks, is that you could have possibly thinning locks. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, my locks have thinned so much. I can go to one right now. Like, I have so many thinning locks, and I didn't have that many. I had thinning locks before bleach, but honestly, when I bleached my hair, my locks got really, really thin. And I'm not talking like, oh, that's thin. I'm talking like thin, like, I got it. It's right here. Come here. Come on out. Like that thin. Like, your locks can literally get that thin. I bleached, like I said, I bleached and dyed my hair with the help of my boyfriend, but literally by myself. And honestly, you can get thinness. Your locks can actually thin out if you don't take proper care of the bleaching and the coloring process. Like, literally this thin. And I honestly had a lock that was so thin, like literally. Bleaching strips away the nutrients from your hair. Literally, it does. So it kind of strips it down to a part where it doesn't have any life in it, and then when it doesn't have any life in it, it starts to thin like this one. Like, I have about 3 other ones that are like this, that are thin like this, because if you can see a picture of me when I first started my locks, which I will put up, my locks were very full. They're a little bit thicker than this. Like, ever since I bleached and dyed my hair, they have really been thin. They have thinned, especially when I bleached my hair. I noticed that when I had about 2 days after I finished bleaching my hair, finished, with the whole bleaching dyeing process, I noticed that my locks are really thin. In the picture I'm gonna show you that I noticed it in this picture right here, I noticed that my locks were getting very, very thin because they were a lot fuller in the front. But they're really thin. They're thinner than what I had got them in the beginning. So possible thinning can happen if you do it yourself. So please make sure that that's one thing you need to know, that your locks will thin. If honestly they will thin. And I've honestly had one lock thin to the point to where it fell out. Literally, I was sleeping, and I had my do-rag on, but my do-rag slips off my head because when I go to bed, I sleep wild sometimes. And when I woke up, the lock was laying right there on the bed. So that is a big factor, and that's one of the things that I was very, very afraid of, was thinning locks. And honestly, it has happened, but I'm working on strengthening my locks back. I talked to a few locticians, and they told me some things I can do to get some of the strength back in my locks. So I'm taking initiative doing those. So yeah, so the first thing that you need to know before you color, bleach, and dye your locks is that you got possible thinning. And thinning is not good, especially when you wake up and you see a lock laying on your pillow. That's not fun at all. So, and the second thing you need to know before doing your locks, dyeing and bleaching your locks, is to don't do it by yourself. This is not a DIY project. This can literally make or break you. Like bleaching, especially bleaching. Bleaching is already a scary process. I do not, if this is your first time ever messing with color, messing with hair dye, or messing with bleach, I don't recommend you touching it at all by yourself. Because honestly, I've done it by myself, and literally when I bleached my hair was bleached, and honestly I just bought the bleach. I didn't buy like any of the yellow toner. Like I had friends, like one of my friends, which is Drew, his name is Trash Talks. He's on YouTube. Go check out his channel. He had locks before, and you know, he's an expert in coloring and all that type of stuff. I don't know why I did not call him before, because you know, doing all this, you know, coloring and stuff like that. But honestly, I wish I would, because literally when I had put the color in, because my boyfriend had to go to work, so I had to do my color myself. He helped me bleach my hair. So when it was time for me to, honestly, the bleach didn't even penetrate my locks like they're supposed to be. So literally I had salt and pepper locks, I guess I can say. Like they wasn't all the way bleached. There was like still some black in it. So like, you know, my boyfriend, you know, he's not into like hair care on top of stuff, so he didn't know how to bleach. I bleached his hair, I mean, because he just has like, you know, just like a, well, he did have like a little, you know, fro top in there, so like the way he cut it off. I bleached his hair, but with locks, it's a totally different process, literally. Like you literally have to saturate the lock with bleach and color in order to actually penetrate and actually for it to change color. Yeah, so do not do it yourself. Don't have a friend do it for you. To one of your friends that do like color their hair all the time, and let them do it. Honestly, I honestly will go to your loctician. Like if you get your locks done, retwisted whenever you get your locks retwisted by a loctician, let them do it, because honestly they know what they're doing. I mean, your friend that does their hair, they probably know what they're doing, but I would rather trust a loctician that knows how to, you know, bleach the hair properly and know what to do and stuff like that, than let my friend do it. Because honestly, I bought one pack of bleach and I thought that was going to be all that I would need, because there's so much of it. Honestly, my boyfriend had to go buy another packet of bleach, and when I had got the bleach done, I went to go wash the bleach out. I went to go color my hair. When I was still coloring my hair, I looked in the mirror and there was a big old bleach spot right here. Like literally, it was like just bleach. And the rest of my locks were colored the purple color. Literally like a big old bleach spot, like right here. It was just a bleach color, like a blonde color. And the rest of my hair was purple, like the grayish color. So that's why I don't recommend doing it yourself or having one of your friends do it, because if you do it yourself, you're going to mess up. And it's not fun to have, like me, a big old, when you wear your hair down, a big old bleach spot in the back, and the rest of your hair is like the purplish, you know, whatever color it is. So I honestly recommend doing it yourself. Go out to a professional. Go up to one of your friends that does hair all the time, or does hair or colors hair all the time. Let them do it. Do not do it by yourself, because you're honestly going to mess yourself up if you do it by yourself. So number 3 thing you need to know before dyeing, bleaching, and coloring your locks is there will be so much dryness. Like honestly, when I bleach my hair, and I remember me doing the coloring process, and I wash the color out, and then I would shampoo my hair, and then my hair was so freaking dry. Literally, my hair was so dry. Like, it felt like a brittle pad. Like, it could cut my hand. It was so dry. So, honestly, once I put my conditioner on my locks, it literally softened my locks up. And it brought my locks back to the state to where it was before all the bleaching and coloring has happened. Now, do I still experience dryness even after I color my locks back to black? Yes, I still do. Honestly, I have to put oil on my, well, I honestly put oil on my locks twice a week. At least I try to. You're supposed to, if you don't know that. You're supposed to oil your locks at least twice a week. Just for not moisturization, but just for hydration. Well, that's still the same thing. Well, just put oil locks just so that your locks won't look dry, basically. Just that, you know, especially if you're coloring your locks and stuff like that. But yeah, dryness will happen. Like, it's going to happen. My friend was like, Rodney, your hair gonna be so dry, girl. Like, honestly, like, your hair's gonna, he was like, yeah, your hair gonna be so dry, like, you want to find something. But honestly, it was dry, but it was a manageable dry. Because honestly, once I put my oil on my hair, literally, it will pop back like it is now. Like, it'll just look very moisturized. So, yeah, dryness is bound to happen. Make sure you buy you some good oil. The oil I use is this oil. This is the oil I use. It's growth oil, even though it's growth oil. This is one of the oils because I honestly use Wild Growth just to, you know, make my hair grow faster. But I also use this. This is a very good oil. You don't want a very thick oil. Like, what's a very thick oil? Like the Tahila YG oil that you can pour out. Like, I wouldn't recommend that oil because it can possibly cause buildup on your locks. I would recommend something that looks very, very light. Like, this is a very light oil. It looks like almost like water. So I recommend something like this so that it can go on your locks and give that shine. And also it won't make your locks look like it's saturated in oil. Like, I honestly just spray like a sprit here, sprit there, and just rub it in. Honestly, my locks are hydrated. So get you some oil for dryness, because you're gonna need some oil. The last thing you need to know about coloring and bleaching your locks is that the color can fade really fast. Like, honestly, like, my locks were this really beautiful purplish gray color, and I kept it in for 3 months because my plan was to, if I was going to keep it, I said I'm going to keep it for 3 months because I don't want to, like, bleach my, color my hair again and then my hair fall out. So I said, you know what, I'm going to keep it for 3 months, and which I did. I kept that in for 3 months, and then I went back to black on my birthday. Fading is one of those things that I hated. Like, it went for this beautiful color and then went to this really, I don't know, like, weird, like, faded type of purplish gray, and made my hair look really bad. Now, honestly, if you see my birthday wishes video, you can see my hair look really bad. Even though it was really cute looking down, it looked horrible. And that was because the color was faded, and that bleach spot, I don't know if y'all can see that in the video, the bleach spot was making it look really, really bad. So, color fading is another one of the things that is another factor that is going to happen if you don't choose the right color. Honestly, I do not recommend, and the color I use, what's the name of the color? If I can find, I'll put a picture of it somewhere here. Do not use this color. It's semi-permanent. You need to get permanent. Do not use this color. It's going to fade after after 2 months. It's going to fade. Because I can show you a picture from my locks from the beginning, and I can show you a picture of my locks until like the last time I took a picture. Honestly, there's a big, big difference. So making sure you choose the right color is going to be the big thing. But fading is going to happen if you don't choose the right color. So yeah, so that's a possible thing that could happen as well. Yeah, that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed all 4 of those little warnings before you color, bleach, and dye your hair. If you did, I need for you to go ahead and like this video, and also go ahead and subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. See you guys on next week's video. Bye. What's up, you guys? My name is Rodney Teasley, and welcome. Why does it? Oh yeah, you're nice, you're stuck when you think of me. In spite of life I lead.